Hello heathens, and welcome to my channel. I am Beauty Heathen, and my channel is dedicated to the exploration of paganism. Sometimes I do educational content through the medium of cosmetics. Sometimes I do demonstrations for ritual work or other aspects of paganism. And sometimes, like today, I do readings. If you are new to my channel, I welcome you and thank you for joining us. If you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. It truly means the world to me. If you feel you would enjoy the subject matter or find my content of interest, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and set that bell to all to be notified of when I release new videos. Remember, it is free to subscribe, and your support helps me grow my platform. So with all of that said, on with the show. This is one of the new decks that I ordered. It is the Herbal Healing deck by Sarah Baldwin. I've already taken a peek at it, and it is absolutely stunning. So when you open the box, I should say, it's kind of magnetically held down. You get information about the author and the artist. You get the book for the deck and the deck. I absolutely love this set. Absolutely worth the money from what I've seen. So yeah, I figured we'd try it out today. And we'll do that with a pickacard. So let's see. Let us delve into what is the primary thing we should be focusing on. What is the primary goal or aspect of our reality you guys should be focusing on? This is my first time shuffling the deck, so it may take a couple extra minutes to, or moments to shuffle it, but we will get into it shortly. As always, I like to shuffle live on screen so you guys see that whatever comes up does so of its own volition. So how are you guys doing today? Is everybody doing well with mental health? Are you being able to retain some sort of normalcy and clarity? Has it been a difficult day? Go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. Remember, I am always here, and if you ever have any questions or are feeling lost and confused right now, feel free to let me know, and I will try to assist however I can. I'm drawing the 4 cards face down so that I find out when you find out what on earth they are. Right off the bat, they do have a shiny protective layer, but I have to say I am pleasantly surprised at how easily they're shuffling, especially for a brand new deck right out of the box. Now, I say that, but I did open these, and I did have to separate the cards when I first got them because humidity had kind of really adhered them to one another. So if you buy this deck, I do recommend doing that. Just be really careful and take your time. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way because it is clutter, and clutter does us no good. Putting away the brushes. I was anticipating using tonight. I was going to do educational content tomorrow like I had done today, but when I was delving into the subject matter, it seemed a little bit heavier than I felt appropriate at this time, especially with all the world events going on. So here are the 4 cards in front of you. I will put down crystals. This is Rainbow Moonstone. This is Apophyllite. Angel Aura Quartz. And clear quartz. So this is group 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll give you a moment to choose your card. And with that said, I will see you at the click of your timestamp. Okay, group 1, clear quartz. This is your card. So, shooting star life purpose. It seems like your biggest concern, or the thing you should potentially be focusing on right now, is delving deeper into your goals and your future and things of that nature. I know that is something that is going to be a huge concern to a lot of people, especially with present day circumstances going on right now. Although this is a timeless reading, I am shooting this during the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic, so I'm not entirely surprised that this card came up. So, let's expand on that. What do you have to tell group 1, the life purpose? I'm just opening up more and trying to intuit more information. Almost done. So it could be, especially with this card, you may be someone who's been displaced by the present situation. It could be that with everything going on, you're looking at a change of career, a change of circumstances. So let's see. 4th chakra is about the heart chakra, thinking man, patience. 7th chakra is about opening up your intuition and dealing with attachment. So it seems as though, yeah, I'm getting a lot of stuck energy in this, especially with the attachment card that came up. It feels very much like you can't see your way out of the situation. You can't seem to figure out where to go from here. You're dwelling on it, especially with the thinking man. You are being told to have some patience in this circumstance. Adjacent possibilities. So be mindful that you may not be returning to what you did previously or your previous situation, and there will be doors opening that you may not have seen previously, so keep an eye out for that. The temple path is about opening your spirituality. So right now, especially to see these adjacent possibilities, I want you to try meditating if you can, clearing your mind, opening up your intuition, and working on doing chakral healing. I think doing that practice will have some aha moments for you of, hey, I never thought of that before. Maybe I should go on this path. And be sure that whenever those moments come in, write them down on a piece of paper or in a journal, and keep track of them so that you can always go back and look at them later. Happy family. I get the feeling that everything's going to be okay in the end. Sixth chakra, again, intuition. You're having a lot of chakral things coming up, especially with the upper chakras that tend to be all about opening intuition. And where the heart chakra came in happy family, it could very well be that you're also worried about your family situation, or you've had some form of a broken heart situation in this. But I get the feeling that everything's going to be okay in the end, especially with this card. Door to romance. Man holding a heart. Damn. How did this suddenly turn into a romance and community? All of a sudden your reading took a wow. Okay. This just went from a regular reading to a full-on romance reading. So, hey. With that, you know, we have to break out the Romance Angels deck. That's just a requirement. So let's get a view on this love situation here. I did not expect to see that. I figured this was about career. This was about... Okay. I do get the feeling... Okay, so it could very well be that you are dealing with a broken heart situation and are like, is love ever going to come in for me? It's very interesting how this came in with life purpose. So it could be that a life goal of yours has been to start a family, to potentially have children, or just meet that person that you've wanted to be with. This could very well be about letting go of a situation that may not have been as positive for you, and finding a new love. We'll find out. That card just popped right out. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So let's see what else comes up. Very interesting. If you're wondering why I shuffle so much, I shuffle until I'm guided to stop, and because I use so many of these decks so often, I want to make sure that the reading is pure and reflective of each person. So retreat, I get the feeling that whatever this romance situation is, right now you need to be focusing on yourself. Especially with this attachment card here. Sometimes the biggest disservice we can do to the partnership or to this potential relationship is hold on to it with an iron fist. That tends to cause things to break apart more than they do come together. So right now you're being told to focus on you, focus on the things in front of you, do this meditative process, do some self-healing. You may even have to do shadow work at this time. But yeah, work on you. Everything is going to be okay in the end. It looks like I almost get the feeling like this is a present relationship, especially with heart-to-heart conversations. So yeah, if there's been some kind of breaking of trust, or perhaps this person hasn't been being as forthcoming about things as you would like them to be, especially with this time of social distancing and everything, now is the time to really start delving into that deep information and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This could even be someone you're interested in but haven't taken that leap of faith yet, especially with make the effort. Yeah, door to romance, man holding a heart, and community. I get the feeling that people are going to be behind this. Okay, so it is a new love. So it could be someone that you have a crush on and you haven't said anything yet. Worth waiting for. And codependency. That brings it in that attachment too. To break the cycle of codependency, you really, really, really do have to work on yourself and your own self-love, and work on focusing on yourself and your own healing as well. So do know that this situation is coming in. It could be someone you have a crush on, someone that you've been talking to and have been slowly developing feelings for them. That's entirely possible. And this could very well be a very fruitful relationship. But while you're talking, or while you're starting to get to know one another in these heart-to-heart conversations, don't let it absorb you or absorb all of your attention. You need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on healing past things and making sure you retain some sort of independence in this situation. Remember, you should never rely on another person to fulfill you and bring you happiness. You are absolutely 100% responsible for your own happiness. I've said in many other videos before, you are the only person that you are with your entire life. So make yourself happy first. Focus on yourself, your self-healing, heart chakra, crown chakra, third eye chakra. Go in, start doing some of that shadow work. Work on that self-love aspect so that when this whole situation, this door opens, the door to romance, and this person is right there on that other side of the door ready to start something, you're actually fully prepared to have a beautiful and happy relationship. So let's see before I close out this one, let me pull out a crystal card for you and see what it says. Let's see here. What I love about these cards is they have multiple dimensions to them, and they have different meanings depending on whether or not you're looking at a relationship, whether you're looking at a financial situation, all of that. And we will find out what yours is. Sorry, this is one of my thicker decks, so shuffling it can be a little difficult at times. Almost done. One more. Okay. Let's see what card comes up for you. Blue Chalcedony. So, any blue crystals are affiliated with the throat chakra and are talking about speaking up, speaking your truth. Interestingly enough, this card is number 11, which is a number of manifestation. Could also be twin flame energy, although that did not come up in the Romance Angels. But it could very well be that you two may be soulmates. So let's see. Blue Chalcedony is slowing down, easy does it, restoring balance and serenity. So yeah, you're definitely being called to do some self-healing, focusing on yourself right now. Do know that this is coming with the new relationship and new love, but don't let it take the forefront of your thinking. Focus on yourself, focus on healing your heart, letting go of things that no longer serve you, and move from there. For the relationship message, it says, easy does it again. Your motto is to, as you decide on your relationship's best course, for the conscious universe wants you to be sure you move forward with clear intention, and that requires reducing your speed. You will advance in the right way at the right time, balancing swift movement with progress at a relaxed pace. Blue Chalcedony Spirit wants you to know that the healing of old patterns is easier when you are not letting fear drive you to move too quickly through a transition. You wanted to change the old ways, and you are doing so, guided by the conscious universe. So let yourself feel serene. Trust in this process as you slow things down to gain a clearer view. So I hope this reading has given you some insight, maybe given you some assistance or clarity in this situation. And until next time, I wish you the brightest of blessings, and blessed be. Okay, group 2, Rainbow Moonstone, here is your card. So let's see, what is your primary, should be your primary focus right now? Mugwort, cycles. Looking at this card right off the bat, I get the very strong feeling of intuitive growth, third eye chakra opening. Let me just look at the book real quick to see if this has some alternative meaning from what I am sensing about it. Let's see. Mugwort. We trust nature to know what it is doing, but we are not nearly so kind, understanding, and trusting of our own rhythms and cycles. Okay, so it seems like there's some sort of a transition going, kind of like a death and rebirth kind of situation. So let's delve into the energy oracle cards to see what comes up regarding this. Oops. It's being one of those nights where shuffling is not necessarily my strong suit. Phases of the moon energy here, with that full moon dead center and between the eyes. I have to say the artist of these cards is absolutely phenomenal. The depth of the artistry that they put into them. As I look at the card, it's almost like the eyes of the plant on the card are peering straight into my soul. Let me give you a close-up of that one. It's a beautiful card. Almost done. Let me try that again. Hey, come on. Just trying to make sure I'm shuffling them in the right way. Now, come on. Sorry. Two more. And last one. What in the world tonight? I swear. I think it's because I'm tired. It was a long day. Usually this deck never gives me trouble like this. Okay. So appreciation. Angel of strength. Blossoming abundance. Rest and rejuvenation. Envy. As I was going through this, I got a strong feeling of like job promotion or some sort of transition from where you are into a much better position. With blossoming abundance, that usually means financial prosperity coming in. I am not going to sneeze. But be prepared that there are going to be people around you who are not going to be happy with this. Magician in the mirror. Contract. Yeah, this is dealing very much with, oh yeah, this is like huge business, enterprise, job type of energy. So if you are someone especially on the front line, or somebody who has still maintained their job in some capacity, I would say it looks like you have a transition going from where you are into a much more prosperous area. I get the feeling with the envy and the broken heart that you may lose people who you thought were friends who weren't really there for you, and who turned out or show their true nature with the situation, especially with what's going on in the world at present. That doesn't surprise me. A lot of the situation that's going on, although this reading is timeless, again, I'm recording it during the COVID-19 pandemic with social distancing and all of that. You're seeing the best come out in some people, and you're seeing the worst come out in some people. And I get the feeling that, especially where Broken Heart came right here, that someone who you thought you could rely on, someone who you thought you could trust, is going to end up severing their connection to you in some way, because they're going to be jealous of this growth and this transition that you're going through. So they're telling you to rest and rejuvenate through this, and make sure you take that time to grieve the loss of the relationship that you really were connected to. Remember, this loss is going to be good for you, but yeah, you will be upset about it and you will be hurt by it. So that is normal. That is, the situation has nothing to do about you and everything to do about their own jealousy. So, Temple Path, spirituality. Magician in the mirror is another spirituality. Heart chakra. Yeah, heart healing. And increase intuition. I'm feeling a few more. Man holding a heart. Attachment. So it could be someone who's male. Door to romance. I almost get the feeling of like this is more of a warning than it is a blessing. I don't know why when these three cards came up, interestingly enough, these three cards came up in the reading beforehand, as did these three. Interestingly enough, even though I shuffled like a lunatic, you watched me do it, that these 6 cards came up again. Unlike the reading before this one, where it was like, oh yay, this is a great thing, when I drew these 3 cards, I have this sensation in the pit of my stomach where it's like, why do I get that this is not going to be the best situation? Thinking woman. First chakra. Man, you're going to have a lot of chakra work to do. Thinking woman can be someone in your life who may be a trusted friend or someone whom you respect in some capacity. They don't have to be an educator, just somebody in some sort of like a counselor role for you, who I have a feeling in this situation is going to be the person that you want to get advice from. And again, even though this is a thinking woman, it doesn't have to be a woman. It could just be someone with feminine energy to them. I get the feeling that this is going to be very much the door to romance, attachment, and the man with a heart. especially where the first chakra and the second chakra came up. This is mostly going to be a lusty situation more than an actual caring relationship type situation. So be forewarned about that. I don't get the feeling necessarily that this person is in it for the long haul, and they may pull whatever flirtatious nature, anything of that nature, out in order to get you in bed. Now, if that's something that you want to do, go for it. I'm not here to judge, but try to not fall for the I love yous and everything of that nature, because I get the feeling that they are less than genuine. Yeah, the situation is not going to be healthy for you. Anxiety, door to personal happiness and healing, patience. So, with door to personal healing and happiness and patience, I get the feeling this has a lot to do with letting this situation go and waiting for the right person to come in and working on yourself in this time, especially with the envy and the broken heart cards coming up. It could even be that with these two cards that this person is that person. That the envy and the broken heart may actually be tied to this relationship that says door to romance, man with a heart, and then attachment issues with anxiety. So it could very well be that this is a person who's going to become very jealous and very demanding of you and not be as understanding or accepting of you ascending to a higher, more prosperous, more loving level. Be sure to work on self-love during all of this because, again, this situation, I'm telling you right now, I'm hearing it loud and clear, has absolutely nothing to do with you or your self-worth. It is entirely 100% on them. Yeah, with patience, you're going to find balance. You're going to find your tribe and your people. And you're going to find your voice. You're going to start speaking up and advocating for yourself and others. And you have happy family. So it's entirely possible that love is going to come in the future. You just have to get through the situation and deal with it the best way that you can. And hopefully, yeah, see? Love is going to come. Love is going to come. But let that one go. Focus on that. And before I let you go, let me draw a crystal for you. It's funny how the same cards can come up in each individual reading and mean different things. Depending on the situation. So let's see. Crystal spirit for this group 2. Pink sapphire is the birthstone of Libras. So let's find out what that card says. The thing I love about this deck is you have the general meaning, and then you have also a prosperity message and one even for romance. So I'm actually going to read all 3 for you so that you have some guidance. The essential meaning is forgiveness, choosing to heal, acceptance, and letting go, soothing the heart. So have you heard that forgiveness is a gift you give yourself? Pink Sapphire Spirit's message to you is not to concern yourself with the law of karma right now. For while your loving heart wants to see justice served for the good of all, in this moment you are called to align yourself with the universal laws by choosing to heal yourself. It is time to start the process of forgiving those who did you harm. And that means deciding consciously that they will not determine your story of who you are and what you have experienced, for you are a powerful storyteller and co-creator, and what you will tell a heroic tale of overcoming that which has caused you pain. Your willingness to engage in healing, to free yourself from your past and soothe your heart, is an awesome superpower. Pink Sapphire Spirit is here as a reminder that you can do the work, that walking through the forge of fire and letting go of the pain will make you strong as steel going forward. You will persist as you embrace the wisdom you have earned. Find the power to say never again by making the choice to heal yourself and forgive yourself for not knowing better. Positive things are to come, and you can rest assured that the conscious universe is your ally in this process of healing, acceptance, and forgiving. Now for the relationship message. Embrace your power for healing now, says Pink Sapphire Spirit. And that means turning inward instead of concerning yourself with others at this time. Let go of any urge to go over all that went wrong or to relive the past. You deserve to feel joy, confidence, and faith. To do so, you must let go of the old stories and release the pain that is no longer serving you. Sometimes it lingers, so if you feel it coming up, let yourself experience it on its way out of you. Have a good cry, vent, get all that energy out of you, and then feel yourself filling up with the love and acceptance you deserve, coming to you courtesy of the love bearer, the conscious universe. Pink Sapphire Spirit is here to remind you that you are all you need to be. You are whole and beautiful, and the conscious universe knows how very strong you are. The final message for the prosperity message, is claiming the affluence you desire means letting go of the belief that you do not deserve it. Forgive yourself today for what you didn't know or didn't do, and fully commit to healing the self who mistakenly believed your destiny was to live in scarcity. That is not what the conscious universe wants for you. Forgive the conscious universe for seeming to be absent at times. Forgive yourself for getting in your own way. Forgive others for not being who you wanted them to be. Clear away the old stories to make room to co-create abundance, and tell a new story of overcoming challenges and owning your strength. The conscious universe really does want you to have all that you need, so clear the way through the powerful act of forgiveness. So, during your meditation, be sure to focus on this crystal spirit and work on letting go and forgiving yourself if you're holding yourself falsely responsible for the actions of others. It's not on you, it's on them. Don't own things that are not for you. And work on releasing and letting go. So, I'm not surprised this Cycles card came up. That was actually very appropriate given the reading. So, with that, until next time, I wish you the brightest of blessings. I wish you love, healing, forgiveness, and most of all, blessed be. Okay, Group 3, welcome to your reading. Angel Aura Quartz Pyramid. And let's find out what your card is. St. John's Wort with Illumination. Now, interestingly enough, St. John's Wort is also an herb that you take if you're dealing with depression. It helps boost your mood, has a lot of purposes. So let's see what you need to hear regarding this situation. Man, shuffling is not my friend much tonight, I'm telling you. For the first two groups, I did their full shuffling on screen, but I started your shuffling off screen only because I wanted to save time and not bore you sitting here watching me do a whole bunch of shuffling. That's my fault because I did it. Door to value. Third chakra, goddess of the moon, indecision, patience. Okay, so it very well might be that you are somebody who's trying to decide which path to go on, and you are looking for some sort of sign on which way to go. And you are getting a very clear sign to look within, go into the intuitive meditation side of things, have patience, because the right way will present itself in due time. Let me just take a quick sip of water. Let's see. Yep, see, there's a possibility there's something coming up that you don't see right now, but it is coming. Blossoming abundance coming in. See, open up that crown chakra, garden in the gate. This is about self-protection and shielding yourself, so try to pay attention if there are any warning signs that you may encounter, or if you're encountering a lot of blocks with regards to one possibility that you're considering. Take that as a sign of the universe to look at another path, okay? Remember, sometimes the things that we want may not show themselves in the way that we want them to, and the universe has this way of putting obstacles in our path when a certain path may not be meant for us at this time. That could change in future, but with regards to this being a financial situation, I would say that path is not meant for you. You're meant to go on another path. It may be something you haven't considered before. Yeah, another spiritual, another opening up that intuition, all tied up. Right now you're feeling very stuck in the situation that you are dealing with. And I see this came right on top of this indecision card. This all tied up card. So try to exhibit some patience, meditate, allow those upper chakras to open up, and if you have aha moments or anything of that nature, write them down so you can revisit them later. Sometimes when we're doing meditation processes, we get communication from source or from the universe in some way for things that we may not have previously considered or looked at. And sometimes we get those hidden messages through sudden moments of inspiration of, wow, I didn't think of that before. Let me write that down, and I make a note of it to look into it more. So a woman holding a heart. This doesn't necessarily mean romance, but if you are female, I get the feeling more from this or anyone really, that you need to work on self-love and self-healing, happy family. So whatever the situation is where you are looking at one way or the other, everything's going to turn out okay in the end. Fourth chakra, heart chakra, opening up. Yin and yang is about balance. And fifth chakra is the throat chakra. It's about speaking your truth or speaking up for others. And I'm feeling one more. Storm warning, yeah. I do get the very strong feeling that you will see very clear red flags, very clear warning signs with regards to which path is the better path for you to take. I'm actually sensing, where is that deck? Where are you? All of a sudden another deck popped into my head for me to draw some cards for you from. You're probably going to hear some things fall. Hopefully not, though. Moonology deck. Okay. Right before I started your video, my entire deck of the Herbal Oracle deck fell on the floor, and there's cards everywhere, and I have to pick them up. Such is life, right? And one more. See, I wasn't anticipating having to draw this card deck. Otherwise, I would have partially shuffled it off screen. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, you are very close to achieving your goal. Luck is on your side. Nothing is yet set in stone. 2 more. A new start is coming. And don't let your past hold you back. Could the sign be any more clear than this? I don't think it could. So, have faith. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to work out for you in the end and in the long run. And just pay attention and watch for those red flags, and just try to have some patience. So let's see what Crystal Spirit is meant to help you in this situation. Or give you some sort of guidance. It could even be when you go to meditate, bring up a picture of this particular crystal and focus on it and hold it in your mind's eye. And it may give you the guidance through the meditation. Okay. Bronzite. That is actually a crystal I don't know very well. So, let's see. Especially where this is a financial situation, I want to read the prosperity message for you. The essential meaning is loyalty, trust, steadfastness, self-respect, trusting that the conscious universe has your back. For the prosperity message, your true heart is recognized by the conscious universe, who wants only the best for you. As much as you want to trust others, be mindful of others who you sense do not deserve your trust. Cautiously and mindfully venture to lend your loyalty again anyway, knowing that you are where you are meant to be, and you have the conscious universe as your ally to send you signs when a situation or individual warrants your caution. Interesting how I kept saying Pay attention to red flags. And this crystal came up. You can release your fears of being affected by the negativity of others. Be steadfast in your convictions as you work with others to build and maintain a firm financial foundation for yourself. You are stronger and wiser than you once were, and now you can trust yourself to know when you must make a change. Take action or speak the truth. Let go of your self-doubt, for Bronzite Spirit is telling you that you can be trusted to know what you need to do to make good decisions regarding your finances. So, I don't think that could have been any more clear than what it just was. So, with all of that said, I hope this reading has been helpful and beneficial in some way. Please let me know in the comments below if you resonated with this reading. And until next time, I wish you the brightest of blessings and blessed be. Okay, group 4, Apophyllite, this is your reading. And you have the dandelion with manifestation. Dandelion is a very important plant. It is one that, it drives me crazy. Every year they call it a weed. But the dandelion is one of the first botanicals to pop up from the earth every spring in order to give our beloved pollinators their first source of food. It is also a very strong medicinal plant, and I hate the term weed because it makes it sound like some plant is disposable and it has no purpose other than just being there. That is not true, especially with the dandelion. It is also one that as it grows and as it evolves, you have the moment where it becomes a little white puff and is known for blowing wishes. So, let us see what comes up with your group. Interesting. Victory. Woman holding a heart. Man, hello, love reading number 2. Envy. I get a third party situation here. And opening of intuition, third eye chakra. So it could very well be that you are manifesting love. With the envy card, I almost get the feeling that the situation or this love that you may have been having may have been an existing situation, and there was a third party that was throwing kind of a wrench into it, and this is a sign that things are coming to your side with that victory card. Door to spirit. Door to personal healing and happiness. Walking away. And blossoming abundance. And I'm feeling the sun. Door to value. And the thinking man. So it could very well be that there is a male teacher or counselor or someone whom you respect in this situation, or someone he respects in this situation who's going to guide him away from this third party and to you. A lot of what I'm seeing here, of course there is financial, but it blossoming abundance and door to value, even though there's money symbols on there and everything, it doesn't necessarily mean money. I get more of a feeling with this reading that it has to do with recognizing that you are a person of value. Your journey, third chakra, and goddess of the moon. Again, awakening intuition. I get the feeling, especially where walking away, bridged between him and the envy card means that he is walking away from whatever this third party situation is. Man holding a coin, so there may be some sort of money in here. Having appreciation for you. Angel of strength. And I'm feeling thinking woman. Woman holding a coin. Man, look at all these money cards. Strategy. And then the world is your oyster. Get an intuition card and financial constraints. That could be where the money comes in. So let me pull out the Romance Angels Oracle deck for the second time tonight and see what is going on in this situation. A lot of money cards with this. Keep in mind this is a general reading and could apply to many people, which is why so many angel or money cards may be coming up. Could also be that money constraints, it may tie to walking away from the other person. Or it could be, especially where that journey card came up, they may have to move away from that situation into you with the world. There may be some distance between you. So it could be that they are having to deal with some sort of financial situation in order to be able to come to you. So let's see what comes up for you. I get the very strong feeling here of this was something in the past and maybe coming back around. Sorry I'm having to shuffle so much, but sometimes I have to pull another deck and I don't anticipate it, so when that happens, that means I have to shuffle it pretty thoroughly. And especially where I used this deck already once tonight, I want to make sure I'm exceptionally careful to do it very well. So that if any cards that came up from the previous group I had to use this deck for come up again, it does so of its own volition. Release your ex. Engagement. Heart-to-heart conversations. I get the feeling like this was a situation where you definitely had some sort of previous connection with this person and they are having to release this third-party situation. I get the feeling that there's some trust barriers here, and you guys are going to have to talk it out and work it out, but I get the feeling this engagement has more to deal with you and this person. Forgiving and learning. Yeah, see, there was a breaking of trust. Express your love. Codependency is coming up over the third party situation. Addictions are affecting your romance life. I don't think this may necessarily have to do with addictions to a substance. It could just mean that they're used to things going a certain way, so they're stuck in that kind of a rut and scared of change. And especially where that journey card and the world card came up, the thought of moving their entire life and doing a big, huge change is scary, and it can awaken thoughts of anxiety and trust. It is safe for you to love. Romantic feelings. There's that damn card. Reconciliation. Deception has to deal with this person isn't going to be so willing to let go, and that may be why the codependency card came in with deception. Because it could very well be that this person is like, no, I'm not going to let you go yet. I'm not ready to let you go. and maybe trying to pull them back and is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Yeah, I get the very strong feeling it has to deal with that third party person and passion. They are very ready to leave that situation. They are ready to move on, but I get the feeling that they may be stuck because of some financial constraints right now. And with the way the world is right now, while I'm recording this, I'm not surprised. But I get the feeling that your relationship is going to ascend to a new level. Yeah, separation from them. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Let your friends help you. Don't be afraid to talk to your friends and get guidance from them. Healing family issues. Stay optimistic about your love life and attraction. Yeah, they're really ready to move forward. They just may be stuck right now. So I want you to keep in mind that there is reconciliation coming. Things are going to get better. It's just that there are outside factors that are affecting this reconciliation happening at this particular moment. But it's coming. I mean, the first cards that I was pulling is victory, woman holding a heart, man holding a heart right next to it. I mean, that doesn't happen often when I shuffle these cards, that they happen back to back. I haven't used these cards a lot. And even in the previous reading that I got, had to use this deck with, did not have them back to back like this. So whatever the situation is with this third party, hold on to the knowledge that this person is ready to move forward from that situation. They are ready and willing to let it go and move forward into something with you. But that it's going to take a little bit of time to happen because of the financial situation right now. So try to be patient a while longer and allow things to happen in their due course. And before I let you go, let me do the crystal spirit. For your reading. So, what do you have to say to group 5? So when you're thinking about this situation, this particular crystal spirit may be beneficial for you to hold in your mind and focus on when you are meditating. They may help you and guide you. Sorry, I'm a little congested. Nature is being very unkind to my sinuses. And one more. Big Spite. I don't know that crystal. So let us grab this and see what comes up. Drive, courage, full speed ahead, spirited action. Well, hello there. Relationship message. Let go of anything that might impede you as you act on that inner conviction to bring love into your life by nourishing your relationships. There is time enough for to-do lists. Today is the day for connecting and reconnecting with those you care about and for reaching out to those who have said you want to get to know better. The universe is in love overdrive right now and wants you to stop focusing so much on the everyday tasks that can be that could start to wear you down. Prioritize relationships, for they have the power to help you heal and to recognize that you have all you need right now to experience contentment and fulfillment. Now, because so many money things came up, I'm also going to read the prosperity message. It says, full speed ahead, Captain. Even though your ship may be sailing into uncharted waters, but that is exactly what you are meant to do on your quest to experience the prosperous life the conscious universe wants for you. Fixed Bite's spirit message is to take action toward growing the wealth that is all around you. Claim your power to co-create a solid foundation for any adventure you wish to take. Your boat is made of sturdy wood, so sail with confidence, leaving behind the scarcity thinking of the past. So, for you or this person, whoever has to do that journey thing, keep in mind, even though that financial constraints card came up, I'm getting the strong inclination, especially from this card, this is your moment to take a leap of faith and allow the universe to catch you. Because I get the feeling that with a big move, with anything of that nature, you're going to find prosperity at the end of it. You have to release that toxic relationship in order to have that fulfillment happen. So, I hope this reading was helpful. Please let me know in the comments below if you resonated with it. And until next time, I'm sending you huge, huge healing hugs and wishing you brightest blessings, and most of all, blessed be.